Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 6 of my favorite 31 rock and pop albums of the 70s countdown. We've been doing it each and every day here in the month of August. 31 days in the month, my 31 and your 31 favorite general rock and pop albums of the 70s countdown, right? Not the hard rock and metal, not the progressive rock, not the southern rock, not the jazz and fusion, right? This is just general rock and pop stuff that doesn't quite fit into all those other categories we've already done. Today we're going to talk about the second album from this American band, released January 26, 1970. Yes, right at the beginning of the decade. It is their second album, recorded at CBS 30th Street in New York City and CBS Studios in Hollywood, California. Produced by James William Guercio for Columbia Records. I'm talking about Chicago, now known as Chicago 2, because there was no 2 on here, because if you know the history of the band, right, their first album was called the Chicago Transit Authority. That was originally the name of the band, but, Chicago's Transit Authority kind of had an issue with that, so they decided to drop the Transit Authority, just became Chicago, and just like the debut album, they titled their second album with the new name of the band, but it's now normally known as Chicago 2, because, of course, the third album is called Chicago 3, and almost every album, not all of them, but almost every album afterwards had like some sort of a number attached to it, right? Strange how they did that, right? It's very unadventurous. As adventurous as the early music was, the album covers and the title of each album, not really. But, what if the band busts out of the gate with first album a double album, second album a double album, third album a double album, fourth album a quadruple live album, fifth album a single, sixth album a single, seventh album another double album? I mean, who does that sort of thing? Chicago did. They didn't care. And just an amazing band, especially early on. If all you really know are the kind of wimpy pop ballads and hits of the 80s from Chicago, man, you're missing out on the late 60s and the 70s stuff, because this is just a great combination of rock and blues and pop and jazz and fusion and soul and R&B and avant-garde all colliding together. Some amazing guitar playing by Terry Kath, great horns, all that sort of thing. Now let me just talk about the guys in the band, shall we? So we've got on bass and vocals Peter Cetera, Terry Kath on guitars and vocals, Robert Lamb, keyboards and vocals, Lee Lagane, trumpet and vocals, James Pankow on trombone, Walter Parazater, sax, flute, clarinet, vocals, and Danny Serafin, drums and percussion. Again, another one of those bands I talk about all the time, multiple singers, right? Adding so much variety and different flavors to their albums, and I just always really love that. So this, of course, like I mentioned, a double album, and I've got both the remaster from whatever year this came out in, plus the Steven Wilson remix from a few years ago, which is tremendous, both great. But you've got, like on the original LP, you got side 1 is mostly just a collection of songs. There's all these like lengthy movements on. There's 2 really massive movements in this particular album. But on side 1, you've got Moving In, The Road, Poem for the People and in the Country. Again, I'm not going to talk about who sings every single song, because there's a lot of stuff here. But again, you got Lamb and Kath and Cetera all taking turns on the vocals, and everybody's writing. So you got all these different flavors. There's good rockers there, some jazzy stuff, some pop, everything. And then, of course, you got the lovely Wake Up Sunshine, which kicks off side 2 of the vinyl. And then we go into Ballet for a Girl in Buchanan, which is the big long suite, which contains lots of terrific stuff. Make Me Smile is the start of the Ballet for a Girl in Buchanan suite. They actually lifted that song and made it a single, which did fairly well. It's kind of weird when you listen to the album, because that goes right into So Much to Say, So Much to Give. But the way they edit it kind of really worked. And again, that follows all sorts of other really good stuff. You got Color My World as part of this. Like I mentioned, So Much to Say, So Much to Give. To Be Free, which is a great rocker. Now More Than Ever. Just excellent stuff. And Fancy Colors and 25 or 6 to 4 kind of ends that part of this. And then you've got Memories of Love, which is an extended little piece, AM Morning, PM Morning, Memories of Love, and Prelude. There's all these cool little things like here. And then over on side 4, you've got the It Better End Soon movement, which totals up about 10 minutes in length. So you got first movement, second movement, third movement, fourth movement, and then Where Do We Go From Here finishes out the album. So, very cool stuff lot of cool jazz and fusion on this album. A lot of rock, some great pop on this album too as well. And again, showing all the different skills of the band. Terrific horn work all around. And Terry Kath just amazing. And the vocals from all the guys. I mean, just Cetera was such a force to be reckoned with at this time. Kath has a great voice, and they all sounded so different. Lamb was more of the pop guy in the band. Just really good. Terry Kath could do the real soulful stuff. Right, he had a very, very, very soulful vocal style, and Peter Cetera could, and all of them could sing the rock stuff, of course. But yeah, just a great album that I love so much. And it's like, it's funny because I always lean towards the Chicago Transit Authority album as my favorite amongst the band's repertoire. This one is really, really close. It's just so good. So let's look at the charts. Australia, number 5. UK album charts made it to number 6. And the Billboard Pop charts made it to number 4. As far as the singles, they released 25 or 6 to 4. Make Me Smile and Color My World. And all of them made top 10 Billboard Hot 100 singles charts here in the States. 4, 9, and 7 for all 3 of those. And the certifications, just North America, right? Canada, 3 times platinum, 300,000 units sold. And United States, this was a platinum seller, 1 million copies sold, which probably means it's a double album, probably sold 500,000, but doubled, right? Because it's a double album, so we got 1 million copies sold. So, yeah, there you have that. So, yeah, terrific album. You knew Chicago was coming. If you know me at all, you know what a fan I am of all this early stuff. So, yeah, that is my pick for today. Pick number 6, Chicago 2 from the band Chicago. Let us know what you think of this album in the comments below, as well as your pick for today, pick number 6. And we'll see you tomorrow for number 5. We're in the top 5. Here we go. Strap yourselves in. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations as well as our merch page. So thanks in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you real soon. Don't forget we got the UK connection coming up in just a little bit, a couple hours. We got Ranking the Albums tomorrow with Pete Townsend. We've got a cool show about prog albums that changed our lives with myself and Scott from the Prog Corner. So stay tuned for that tonight. And lots more happening. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Pete Pardo. Enjoy your weekend, but we'll see you here real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.